Bradley, you've been at the press conference attended by the Northern mayors. What was the mood?
Yeah, well, I think the mood was very different to what the mood is down in London, down in the south. Very much a mood that, you know, here in the north, the mayors of the north and the people who live here are simply not going to accept these new proposals from the government. If you take a look at London, you've got £7 billion pumped into Thameslink, £18 billion on Crossrail, £1 billion for a new station. And then you take a look at the north and it's just a series of broken promises. And that is what a lot of the northern mayors today, they recently held a press conference just under an hour ago, and they were saying that's what this is. This is another broken promise from the government. The main blow, of course, is that eastern leg of HS2 to Leeds. That's going to be scrapped. It was intended to go to Leeds from the Midlands to Leeds via a high-speed line. That's not going to happen now. Instead, it's going to run on existing lines. The government's argument here, though, is that they want to try and do this at a low cost, which means making these proposals a reality a lot quicker. But here in the north, people are saying, for instance, the Mayor of South Yorkshire, Dan Jarvis, said this should have been a day to unlock our potential in the north. Instead, it's a day of broken promises. It's interesting that the Mayor of Liverpool City Region, Steve Rotherham, said we were promised grand designs and now we're supposed to settle for a 60-minute makeover. In that press conference with the Northern mayors earlier on, they were all saying, well, something that they were united on, in fact, was that they want to be able to interconnect these northern cities together. You know, Manchester's got a lot of funding. It got £1 billion in that levelling up fund. But the Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, was saying that's not enough. We need to see the same level of funding in these other northern cities to connect them. And that's the point. That's what these northern mayors want. They want to be able to connect their cities together, just like you can do in London. So very much a sense of resistance from up here in the north. We'll have to see how they plan to respond in the coming days and weeks to come.